Howdy, howdy, y'all. Let's reset this GameCube. I have a new capture setup going here. It's very similar to the last one. I'm just using a different capture card. For whatever reason, this one doesn't... the GameCube doesn't detect that it can send progressive scans, so it's going to be interlaced, so we're going to have a little bit more flickering. Hopefully it's fine. I'll try to figure that out more later, but I figure for now, I just want a capture setup that's not going to drop the audio on the ground. And I might have another idea with the original capture card, because I realized for this one, in order to get audio at all, I had to add a second device to pull the audio, which is what I was doing originally on the first one, so that I could hear audio. And maybe I just need to do that and use that for the stream instead of using the default audio. I don't know. But and then I dug out a really old capture card that can capture S video. I was gonna use that because I'm screw it. I know this thing might maybe work, but I couldn't find the old drivers for it. Anyhow, we're going to give this a try. And go for it. I'm going to pull the stream up on my phone to make sure that it is working. Okay, there's audio on there now, at the very least. Okay, great. It's working. Cool. Let's hop in. So the last we left our heroes. We just beat Lavrina and caught her Shadow Delcatty. Did that whole lab, which took relative ages. We got our purification chamber set up. And we got our Shadow Numble, who is just plunking away here. Considering that we've never even pulled Numble into our party or used it at all, it's purifying very quickly. It's nearly ready. Otherwise, we have our Shadow Delcatty and these couple of shadows. And the next bit that we've unlocked in the story is we're going to Pyrite Town, which is an early area from Colosseum. A little bit later in this game, we're making our way over. We're making our way downtown. Who should we bring with us? So I don't really want to use Teddy, Ursa, Gulp, and Flaffy because I've used those in playthroughs before. Delcatty, I feel like it's really always hard to justify using a Shadow or a Delcatty at all on any playthrough, especially in the earlier generations, just because Delcatty's not very good. Although Delcatty does get Sing, right? I don't know. The other thing is Delcatty's a stone evolution, so it's not going to get any more level up moves. We'll see what it gets when it unlocks. If it has Sing, it might be worth using. Shadow Rush, 55 power. I believe Colosseum, the one Shadow move that was in that game, was called Shadow Rush, and I think it was higher than 55 power. I thought it was 70 or something. And it did recoil, and this one does not. So this guy has Shadow Rush and Shadow Wave. So physical and special moves. To make use of Delcatty's physical and special attacks, I guess. And then otherwise, we have Carvana, Shroomish, and Spinarak. Might use the Carvana and or Shroomish. A little more iffy on the Spinarak. As in, I'm not going to use the Spinarak. Shroomish, it's all going to come down to... Like, does he get False Swipe? Does he get Spore? What is that going to take? Yeah, so let's just hop on over to it. I guess something that we could just do, like, for the heck of it, is we could set up a... a suboptimal setup to get the, you know, the Delcatty going, at the very least. Might as well. And then we don't really have any other purified Pokemon we can contribute. We have our Spheal, Flareon, and Mightyena. But I kind of want to keep them with us for the moment, so that they can maybe be part of our party for the moment. Alright. Off to Pyrite Town. Pyrite Town's like so classic. Marcia, wait for me. TV people. But yeah, this music, this look, in both Coliseum and XD, good stuff. There goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. What's up with you, kid? Why you give me the eye like that? Do you know who I am? I'm Gale. They call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. That smoldering look looks like you're willing to challenge me. It's a battle you want. I'm here. I don't remember this guy's purpose or what he does in Coliseum, but I remember he's definitely in it. Traced Effect Spore. Here comes the confusion on Shroomish. Ouch. Carvana's pretty strong. Who you scary facing? Shroomish, he might be slow now. Well, Mega Drain's not going to work so well there. Bullet Seed, Carvanha, I'm sorry. Oh. The hilarity of Shroomish falling on his head every time. Just to be reset to fall on his head again. Nice critical hit there. Okay, that Houndour smells like trouble for Shroomish, so let's swap out. Oh man, that almost wiped that Houndour. Bye-bye Carvanha? Yeah, that's gonna do it. Yeah. Okay. Roar. What a absolute cluster. Ember. It was nice knowing you, Shroomish. Ah! Spheal, you're really faster than Shroomish. I mean, I guess your level's a lot higher. Kind of hoping Shroomish would go first. Rogue Gale. Very nice. I need a Pokemon Center now. I forget if there's one in town. Oh, these guys. They were bad guys in the original. If I recall, this hotel heals you? They charge you for your Pokemon Center in America. Oh, Nummel's already done. Paralyze heal. People are dreaming of the wild Pokemon coming back. Focus band, really? You might as well give that to somebody. This is like give somebody a 10% chance of living when they should have died. They don't even have to be at full health or whatever. They can be like... I think it can activate over and over, technically. Maybe it doesn't work when you're already at 1 HP. But it's something like that. It's very... like... you know, you'll just get lucky on rare occasion, basically. It's not to be relied upon. Yes, but you have to, like, bait them and find them, like, one at a time, very slowly. Here's the PC. Okay. Nummel. Hold on. We might be able to just purify it right here, yeah? Like, I don't think we have to take it all the way back to the shrine every time. But you might have to go back to the lab. Gosh, I just don't quite remember. Oh, right, Nummel doesn't count as purified yet. Let's figure that out now, as soon as we clear out this building. Hyper potion already. Snag a member recognizes a snag machine. Okay, let's see what it takes to purify this Nummel. I think you can just go to the lab. Yeah, I just can't remember if you can do it from anywhere or if you actually have to come into the lab. Step on the pedestal. And the idea is like, oh, this Pokemon's finished purifying. It's sitting here. It's ready. Can you just like click on it and purify it? I think if I just hit A right here, yeah, there you go. And you can only get to this screen if you're actually here. Takedown and charm. And they put him in the system. And he's all purified. Takedown, charm, dig, and ember. I'd consider using the Numel if I wasn't using Flareon. I'm just putting him in the party so that I can take this charcoal. We can give the charcoal to Flareon. And then he's just going right back in this chamber, and then he's a ground type. So the perfect spot for him would be here. Ground is good against electric. Ground would also be good against poison. Just looking at our different types here to see if there's any way I can keep this optimal and improve this one. I'm not seeing anything quite right away. Again, I'm trying to think, what is poison good against? Poison is only good against grass, I think. We only got one grass type. And then ground and psychic are good against poison. Electric is good against flying. So something we could do is replace this, and then it's still good. Is there a way I can get Nuzleaf out of there? Actually, yes. I can do this. I can do this. And with that, we don't have a fighting type, and we don't have a more normal type, so there's no way to improve Teddiursa's stuff. Something I might do is swap these. Just because Delcatty needs more tempo, because I think it's going to be harder to purify. Yeah, you can basically sit in here and optimize your, like, purification chamber for ages. Ages. And then you'll have more stuff ready to purify soon enough anyways. Let's check to make sure that our audio is still working. Seems to be fine. Everybody's excited about the wild Pokemon. This is a story on the man who works inside Pyrite's landmark, the town's giant windmill. The man is familiar to all with his slogan, 35 long years of cranking gears. However, there's been rumors in some quarters that perhaps his claim of 35 years is hugely exaggerated, and that the real figure is 5 years. As the man himself proved fruitless, since he refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. While the truth is shrouded in mystery, Alms pledges to determinedly follow up on this story. Oh man, we're getting the real details on Colosseum lore. I'm trying to remember if Duking gives you the Larvitar in this game. Yes, he must, because you get a Shadow Tyranitar in Colosseum. So if you're going to get a Larvitar earlier in the game, it's probably going to be XD. Should we use it? It'd be interesting. Too caustic. What does that mean in relation? Like burn or corrode organic tissue. I suppose. Now everybody's talking about the Colosseum as well. Yes, you can get the Poké Snacks, take them to the wild spots, and then your alert is going to tell you, oh my gosh, there's a wild Pokemon there. He's eating your food, and if you get there before he eats all the food, then you can fight him and catch him. I don't remember there being really any wild Pokemon that's really worth using in this game. Like, you can get a Fanphy, I remember, use that. Might be able to get a Trapinch, which could evolve into a Flygon. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what else. There's at least like 9 wild Pokemon you can get. I mean, full heal isn't about laziness, it's about efficiency. Also, this man taking the Pokeballs. I wonder how many of Calaminko's useless inventions we're gonna come across. Pokemart. No Pokeballs. But we can get revives, we can get full heals, super potions. X items. We don't really need anything right now, though. So we'll get on out. Sure. I don't really see how battling is going to work up a sweat for yourself. Ooh, bite. Stun Spore for Shroomish. That is helpful. Not Reflect. Yeah, Reflect is definitely helping there. Reverse mode. Okay, the video just totally skipped like 2 whole seconds there for me, so... Right as Nummel was, raising up. Let me see if the stream is still okay. Yeah, the stream seems fine. Okay. Well, hold on, let me check the audio. It's all good. The video is still skipping around a little bit for me. Hopefully that clears up. I'm gonna use Bite on the Magnemite just because it's a special attack. It's not going to be very effective, but we get stab bonus. Yeah, I mean, it did similarly. Ooh, nice miss on the Supersonic. Ah. I'm gonna call the Carvana. Shadow Blitz the Magnemite. Ouch. Flareon, you need levels bad. Bad. Doobit. Lost, but hey, I worked up a good sweat. Good for you, sir. Were you doing jumping jacks? Like, is the general idea like you're giving commands there, and the anxiety and the high tension of the situation is just making you sweat? Because I mean, that's not really like, you know, exercise that's gonna make you sleep better or whatever. This might be a waste of Poké Dollars, because I think there might be like a healing point, like at the Coliseum or something. Interesting. I healed, and then Carvana is ready to purify. Makes me think like sleeping here. Like helps. Helps with the purification process. In Coliseum, you were always constantly running back to a gate village all the way to that rock to purify Pokemon. Here it's better because you don't have to go all the way there, but you do have to come here. Dig. And refresh. Water Pulse. And refresh. We only got, like, one more Shadow Pokemon. Other than Delcathie. Yeah, you don't have to take the type combinations into account. You can just count each type individually. So, like, I was able to point Shroomish at Numel because it's a ground type. I don't have to consider that it's fire for grass being good on ground. Which is a thing. And then we can probably optimize this a little by swapping out Teddy Ursa. We're getting lots of dark types. We got a Nuzleaf, a Mightyena, a Houndour, a Carvana. It's like, am I going to use both the Carvana and the Spheal? It's maybe not the best plan, but maybe it'll be fine. Did I go in here? Yes. So we don't have any Shadow Pokemon in our party right now. It's a new one. Had me fooled there for a second. It's like, oh, don't be surprised if somebody challenges you to a battle. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll be on my way. And battle starts. Because it just didn't start for a split second there. Poor Shepard, it's so weak. Comet Punch! We've learned the power of Comet Punch from our own Ladybug. Did about as expected. Togepi. That's Ladybell's one good thing is it's got special defense. Wow, no flinch. But it did miss. We just got our biters over here who bite, 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 bite. Flareon is catching up fast. You're the one who challenged me. The wild thing with getting bite this early is, like, I'm going to get Ember in a level, and it's only going to be 40 power. And then with Stab, it's 60, and it's just going to be, like, kind of a wash. It's just going to be more type coverage compared to Bite. Ouch. And they really want my Flareon to miss. But no, he's going to get crits. You would think, like, lowering accuracy, like, not only would it make you more likely to miss, but less likely to get crits. You would think, like, the whole, like, raising your crit ratio thing would be like, maybe if you just increase your accuracy, you increase your crits. It's definitely not how it works, but it kind of makes sense if it did. Rock Smash. Ow. Flareon's getting all the stat increases. Still not missing. Shroomish is ready to purify. Oh, they redid that building. That's funny. I'm gonna see if there's a healing spot up here. Because going to the hotel just seems... Yeah, there's totally is. Well, I kind of want to go get my Shroomish. Oh, is the under totally gone now? Hmm. I'm confused. Okay. I know that's supposed to be like a thing to like keep you from getting to that item, but I just went to it anyways, and then I was stuck in there. Okay, let's see what kind of special move Shroomish gets. Do we get False Swipe? That's gonna be a big factor. A big factor. But even if not, I feel like we should use Shroomish for a bit. Like, say, like, we presume we're not going to use it. Maybe use it for a bit to evolve it into Breloom. Simply because that would give us a fighting type for use in the Purification Chamber. For better type stuff. Oh, False Swipe. There it is. Okay, let's use the Shroomish for sure. I have to decide if I'm going to keep it a Shroomish so that I can get Spore. I'm thinking I will, unless it just becomes like so unbearable. Yeah, False Swipe, that is good stuff. The bet. Swinub and Bagon. Good Pokemon. comes the headbutt. Ouch. Don't flinch. Don't like Shroomish. They don't like him. Haha. Nope! Let's see if we can get Bagon to flinch. It's good damage. Nope. Here comes Ember. Put that over. Tail whip. Perfect timing. Actually, let's take out the Bagon. Stun Spore the Murkrow? I don't know. Yeah, it's really fast. Might as well slow it down. Ow! Okay, when I think about it, I probably have used Shroomish before. I probably evolved it into Breloom, used its False Swipe, used its Stun Spore. Like, that is surely something that I did. I just can't remember it, so I'm fine with doing it again. And trying to raise a Shroomish to get Spore, I don't know if it's going to be tenable, but we can try it. Man, that Murkrow is just so strong. Okay, first attempt at Ember. And then I guess Mega Drain. Ouch. Right, I pulled up Cerebi. I'm like, why did I pull up Cerebi? It's like, duh, you're looking up Shroomish. Don't forget what you're doing. Okay, so at level 22, I get Headbutt. 28, Poison Powder. 36, Growth. 45, Giga Drain. 54, Spore. That is such a long time to wait. Versus if you're a When you evolve, you get Headbutt, and then one level later, you get Mach Punch. Priority move's pretty good. 28, you get Counter. Meh. 36, you get Sky Uppercut. And then you get the combo of Mind Reader Dynamic Punch. Mind Reader Dynamic Punch is meh. That takes kind of 2 turns to do. Sky Uppercut is a strong fighting move that is good. But it's got 90 accuracy, so, you know, it's probably still worth doing. Mach Punch is just solid. It's like 40 power, but priority. A lot of the moves we're using right now are between 40 60 power. If I go back a little, go back to Shroomish. Oh yeah, so you miss out on Poison Powder entirely if you evolve, which is fine. Poison Powder is no big deal. I'd rather have Stun Spore than Poison Powder. Growth, Giga Drain. Giga Drain is a thing. And Spore. Spore would be quite lovely. Looking at our other stats here. I mean, Shroomish is almost as bulky as Breloom, actually. Breloom is 60, 80, 60. Shroomish is 60, 60, 60. But Breloom with its 130 attack, that's just where it's at, dude. Shroomish has got 40 attack. So that's where you're like, is it even worth getting Giga Drain? Because Breloom's special attack's 60. We're going to have to decide before we hit level 23, basically. My cat is saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm definitely one of those people where I'm like, if you're going to give me a free healing spot just a couple steps over here, I will use it between every fight, because I am not afraid to play slow. I'm trying to remember where you get the next Shadow Pokemon. Because it'd be nice to get some more, just so that we, you know, are always working towards purifying some. Okay, let's take out this Trebiane Machop. It's a fast Centicool. Carvana's another one of those Pokemon where, like, it's Water Dark, both of those are special types, and its physical attack is what's the one that's higher. My cat is like, how come you're not petting me? How can you be here and not pet me? It's an insult. It's an insult. Rider Dirt. I feel like a lot of my nicknames are like the trainer names in Ore, where they're just very caveman-sounding names that are spelled in very short, grunt-like ways. Dirt, Olaf, Goglov, like, just funny stuff. Ordish. Okay, that's all the trainers in the battle square. The electricity generated by this windmill powers the Colosseum and Alms, among other places. If the gears don't break or get stolen, the windmill has infinite source of energy. Infinite source of energy! Oh, for 35 years I've spun these gears. Oh, what's up with you, youngster? Do you want to spin gears too? Yes. Not to disappoint you, but this isn't a job that anyone can just pick up. Give it another 25 years, then come back. Cool. What do you have to say, sir? Vending machine? You can get Moo Moo milk here? This is good shit. This is the good stuff. Okay, what are we looking at here? Our max HPs are around like 50, 60 right now. Which is not very high. Efficiency. So, fresh water restores 50 for 200. And then for... not quite double, like... for 75% more, you restore 30 more HP. And then for 100 more, it's like you only do 10 more. I mean, if you're ignoring the prices, like the ones that we need right now are the soda pop. Soda pop restore everything. It's interesting. And then Moo Moo Milks heal exactly double fresh water, but they cost more than double. So we have like a decent amount of super potions right now. Here's what I do. I like lemonades. So let's get lemonades. And those will be valuable to us in the long run. Let's get like a number of them. And then we'll graduate to Moo Moo Milks. Basically, we're going to use the super potions that are in our inventory. By the time we're done with those, we'll probably be ready for lemonades. And then by the time we use these lemonades, we can come back and get Moo Moo Milk. Okay, we got 12. That's a good start. Oh yeah, this is like where we were supposed to come. Shroomish is cute. Wish they weren't so angry. Alms used to be called the Kids Grid HQ before. Yes, it is cool. Hilarious. It's like, oh, we have these paintings. Stand back a little bit from them. Delcatty's done. We need more shadows. Razzle and dazzle. Oh, you're just talking about how they're over there doing stuff? Oh, yeah, they're right here. Probably just do it. Everybody loves yous, it would seem. Legendary trainer Egan. I gotta have everybody join the party. Hey, we get to see the TV lady. Safely rescued, huzzah! Anka. Disasters, huh? I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. She must not be your mummy. Well, I don't think your mummy's on this floor. We'll go up. Time to ascend! It's funny because it's like you're right next to her, you can talk to her, but if you try to go past her, oh my gosh, you're screwing up my makeup somehow. Get out of here. Funny stuff. Pokemon are mostly fine, but we can heal. I don't think I've ever played this game where I came here first before talking to the child. So I'm kind of curious what happens if you do. Soothbell! Okay, I don't know if we have any Pokemon that evolve by friendship. We have the Teddiursa who has returned. That gets more powerful with friendship. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Props. Yes, 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 yes. I want permission. I want to just do it. Sorry, sir, but your ways are outdated. Can't go here anymore. That's Coliseum location stuff. Mr. Net. This is not a very good command position for your desk, sir. The entryway is basically behind you. Hey, Pokespots. Rock Pokespot. All the way over there. Go all the way over there into the middle of the desert to burn time to wait for the data ROM to be deciphered. It's literally... we have literally nothing else going on. I feel like there is another thing you can do. You can go to the Coliseum and do that, and I think for winning you get either Poke Coupons or a TM or both. Okay, she's gone, so that's good. We can get our revive now. Can we go over here? No. The thing about going to the Coliseum is I don't think there's going to be any Shadow Pokemon there, and I don't really feel the need to grind right now. But if I had Shadow Pokemon, then maybe I would. I'm going to check on the audio of the stream, see if we're still alive. We're an hour 20 into the stream right now. Yeah, it seems fine. Cool. Okay, they got a radar on Mr. Minor B. I'm gonna just talk here to see like what the options are. Info. If you challenge, you will not earn only a cash prize, but also a TM. Okay. I definitely want to do this eventually. The Pokemon are level 20. So we are slightly under level for it. I vote we go to the next area. I could stop by the lab and purify the Delcatty, but considering that I don't have more Shadow Pokemon that need the space, I'm not wasting any time by leaving it there. So I might as well skip it. But now that I think about it, it's like, well, what's the Shadow Delcatty's... what moves does it get when you purify it? Does it get Sing? Let's find out. Secret Power and Sweet Kiss. Okay. I'm gonna say the Delcatty can stay in the PC. Okay, off to the rock Pokemon spot. Got 14 Shadow Pokemon, purified all of them. Hello, people. It's time for Pofty's Fast Break Report. We're bringing you news while it's breaking. We visited Duking, the discoverer of Pokespots for wild Pokemon up here. Duking is said to be the driving force behind the booming popularity of wild Pokemon in Pyrite. Duking, so is this the Pokespot that you discovered? Hello, Duking here. Yes, that's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years I toiled, snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot. 15 years, is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let details get in the way of the story, isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty. Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to a Pokespot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't it be better if I got someone to demonstrate? Oh, you there. Yes, you kid. You'll be perfect. Come over here, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Psst, Pofty, trouble. Bad trouble. Your makeup's running from your sweat. Okay, show me how. First, above all else, you need these Duking brand Poke Snacks. Here, I'll give you some. We got 10 Duking brand Poke Snacks. Alright, my friend, lay those snacks on the plate there. Very good, mate. That's how you do it. When you've laid out the Poke Snacks, leave the area. Eventually a wild Pokemon will come along, just you wait. The more snacks you lay out, the longer they will stay to eat, making it easier to catch. This is also important. We specifically made Spot Monitor. This, I'm sure you'd agree, is truly something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way of the story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty. By the way, Duking, can you tell us what a Spot Monitor is? I'm glad you asked me that. My Spot Monitor is a dandy. It lets you know what's happening at any Pokespot wherever you are. Here, my friend, as thanks for hearing me out patiently, I'll make a gift of this to you. Slot it into your PDA. It's all you need to do to make it work. Spot Monitor. Alright, now you're set. Now, when the wild Pokemon appears in any Pokespot, the Spot Monitor will respond and alert you. I found 3 Pokespots in all. There's one to the west of here, too. Right around there. Use these Pokespots and catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to put 4 here. Yeah, that should be fine. Oh, you're so lucky to get a private lesson from Duking himself. I mean, it made me a little envious. Oh goodness, is the camera still rolling? Pofty's Fast Break Report. Our guest today was Duking. See you later next time. Okay. Okay, and you can even take it away. Put it back. Take it away, put it back. Okay. Let's make it so there's 4 here. Okay, so as you do this, you can find wild Pokemon here. I think there's 3 different wild Pokemon you can encounter at each spot. And basically, just as you're along doing things, you'll just get a pop-up that says, like, hey, there's, you know, a Pokemon there. And the longer it takes you to get there, the more they'll eat. And if you take too long, they'll leave because they'll run out of food. If you get there quickly, they'll only eat, like, 1 piece. Sure. Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. I'm having a rotten time of it trying to catch those 3. Yeah, so those are the rarest ones at each spot. That's what it was. I think you can trade Trapinch for Larvitar. I think that's how it works. Okay, let's do this quest. There's also the thing where Munchlax can show up. And if that happens, then something happens. You don't get to catch the Munchlax. Because it's that lady's Munchlax. He'll get Team Meyer B together one day and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. Stop the music. New music starts. I sense the pleasant scent of Pokemon. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe you're just a little hood. But maybe you're also one fine trainer with the goods? How about you get with it and join my posse? Be one of us and you'll soon be owning all the Pokemon in the world. Sure. 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 No. Okay. I mean, Bite has the chance to flinch. Ember has a chance to burn. I mean, that's the real difference between them here. It's raining. Now we really should not use Ember. Oh, crap. They've got Swift Swim. This is bad. This is really bad. They just comboed me. Well, that was very unfortunate. Shroomish, get in there. Oh my gosh, he started off higher than he was before. Okay, bite him and Mega Drain him. Oh, rain boosted water gun. Oh, I thought you were gonna hit Flareon. Being outsped sucks. Another one. What do we got in our party? Poison Fang would be super effective. Sfeel is weak to their Mega Drain. I'm gonna send in Mightyena. Not that Intimidate's really gonna help us against these guys. Man, they're just water gunning Shroomish. I don't know. I don't really know what's wrong with them. Critical hit. Thief. It's gonna take my focus band. Or not. Oh, that did good damage. Voltorb, that's a shadow Pokemon if I've ever seen one. The rain stopped. Yikes. Leave Mightyena alone. No! Not the static. Not the static. Ouch. You messed up my rhythm. I just can't. No, I just can't do it. Oh, you make me so angry I'm seeing red. Don't you dare think this is over. Just you wait and see. One of these days with my elegant steps I'll knock you sideways. Let's go escape. And we have the mirror radar. True to Trudley. This is how the radar works. When you finish reading, get rid of this. This radar shows you where Mirror B is. That's the boss. Happens to be. Wherever the boss appears. Whenever the boss appears somewhere, a mark appears on the screen. When you see the mark, check out the radar. It'll tell you where he is. Probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on a radar. You know how mysterious he can be. Who knows where he goes off to? Probably getting Pokemon or something. Somewhere far away out of the transmitter's range. We're getting emails. And we need to go back. I'm going to stick Voltorb in the purification chamber, which I can do from any PC, but this is as easy to get to as anywhere else. Like, there's no PC at the front of Pyrite. Oh, I guess he joined my party. I could have just looked at him that way. Yep. Shadow Panic. Causes confusion, I assume, to both opponents. Okay, he'll be purified soon enough. I almost certainly have not used this Voltorb. Oh gosh, we're hurting. Okay, I can probably stay like 15 more minutes. That'll put the stream at 2 hours and will give me enough time to do my evening stuff this evening. Okay. Our Pokemon are getting leveled. Okay, the big buff guy is not out front. And he's in here. Dang it, Cypher. Shroomish can, like, one-shot that Barboach. So I'm gonna try to flinch the Carvana. Rough skin damage. No. Shroomish, why are you so slow, though? Why are you so slow, though? Critical hit. I don't even think that was necessary. Looking something up real quick. All right. Beat by a punk like you. Ugh. We got the cool music starting. You can lock it from the outside. I'm acting suspicious. Electrike is a threat to Carvana. But let's just see what we can do here. Do big damage to Corphish. Big damage. Carvanha's is like so strong. It sure is nice that Electrites generally don't seem to really end up doing much of anything. Ouch, but he just takes so much, too. I'm doing full swipe simply because I'm pretty sure it'll do more than Mega Drain, and neither would kill anyways. I could have stun spored, but I don't think that would have really helped. You're tougher than the security guard at the entrance. Yes, I am. Cretins, those dang cretins. I think you guys would have probably been fine. You have any Pokemon, they probably would have stolen them. I didn't actually push the stick at all. He was just kind of walking on his own for that little scripted sequence. So were you just like pushed up flat against the ceiling in the elevator, like just waiting for somebody to come in, just keeping an eye on things to make sure nobody's coming up? This is a little silly. It's a little bit silly. Okay, here's the play. We Water Pulse the Kecleon, turn it into a Water type, and then Mega Drain it for super effective damage. Nice miss. Okay, I think now bite the Kecleon and stun spore it maybe. No confusion. Dang. Dang. Bind! I'm in a bind. Okay. Let's go for the bite, and let's go for a super potion. Why not? Youch. Wow, a Shadow Makuhita. I forgot they did that twice. Like, Shadow Makuhita in Colosseum is like the first Shadow Pokemon you catch, and then they do it again here. It's pretty close to evolving, too. Okay, let's... Fight the Surskit and heal the Carbona. I was thinking about, you know, stun sporing the Makuhita, but it probably has guts, which would boost its power. Okay, it just has Shadow Blitz, not Rush. Gosh, it hurts though. I wonder if Rough Skin's ever going to be a problem where it like knocks out a opponent that I'm trying to catch. I could see that happening. Shroomish is 20. Ouch. Dang it. Hot dang it. You see, that's a problem. I mean, it should catch now, but it's still a problem. Got him. Torkin. Why did the elevator have to stop on this floor? I mean, I thought the problem was the fact that I was in the elevator. Oh shit, the spot monitor. Okay. I need to go. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save the game. And then first thing we do next time we're here is we're gonna go to the Oasis Pokespot and catch the whatever has shown up. But yeah, I think we're gonna call it for now. I might be back later this evening. See you guys then.